So, long story short, I bailed out all those charges. Me and my co-DB bailed out ASAP. Shout out to Boots Bail Bonds in Baltimore, Maryland. They came all the way to Cumberland, bailed us out. So, mind I'm calling all the queens I know at the time. Like, yo, somebody gotta get me out. Like, yo, somebody gotta sign their name on this joint. Like, yo, we gotta go. Right, for real. I'm calling all favors right now. Like, everybody bills I've been paying is favor time. So, when we bail out, I go see a lawyer the next day. I went to go see a lawyer named Ken Ravenel. He was Don King's attorney, black attorney out of Baltimore. Because I bailed Boots Bonds. I said, who's the best attorneys in Baltimore? Like, I need somebody, you know what I'm saying? So they referred me to two people, Ken Ravenel and Harold Glazer. I went and seen Ken. He like, yo, it's like $25,000 for this case, minimum. He had the big picture of Don King in his office, all of that. I'm like, yo, all right, let me see. So I went to check the other dude, Harold Glazer, and he said the same thing basically. He was like, you seem like a pretty good kid, you know what I mean? He got the big double chin, big smoking cigar, like Perry Mason looking, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. He passed away a couple years ago. But he like, all right, he like, it's usually $25,000 for this case, but you seem like a nice, young, respectable guy, like he's got himself in the wrong thing. He's like, you know what I mean, I'll do it. I think he did it for like either 20 or 15 or whatever. So I gave him like 5 down and started paying him. So now I'm like, yo, I just spent like mad money in bail. They took mad of my money, all my drugs, and my truck. I just spent 30 grand cash for the truck. So I'm sick. Now I'm coming back to the crib like, I ain't got no whip, no bread, all my work on, and now I got a new charge on top of my Jersey charge I just bailed out from, and on top of my parole. And I gotta go see my parole officer next week. I'm like, hardball, super sick. And now, so the only way I can get bread, I gotta hustle. So I had to go. So I really was like depressed for like 2 months. Y'all let my hair grow out. I was just in the bed sleeping. I'm just like, my life's over. Like it's a wrap.
Yo, why people go through that? They go through all the time. They sleep it out.
Yo, I slept, man. I didn't want to do nothing but sleep, yo. It was like, then I finally just cracked at it, and it was like the king I was rocking with at the time. He ended up being a snitch too. Fucked up. But he was my right hand at the time, and he's just like, yo man, you better get up out your sleep, man, go get it. Like you over here, like ain't nothing to do, like ain't nothing I could do. I went to parole, they ain't find out yet. I'm out here. I'm like, yo, I gotta put money away for this trial. So I let him go on the trial because he's like, yo, you're looking at 15 years. So my first offer in Maryland was 15 years. So anyway, I started hustling again, started taking my route. I didn't go back to that town, started going to another town in Maryland, doing my thing in Jersey, stacked up mad bread, paid my lawyer down, and he ended up beating the case basically. They ended up throwing out all the drug charges and I plead guilty to the gun because they illegally searched my vehicle. They never really had a legit reason to search it, so he pulled the motion to suppress the evidence. And so we could have went to trial with it and thrown everything out, or take the plea offer for 18 months. So he like, 18, let's go, come on, give me that. Exactly. That's what he says. So I'm gonna tell my son. He was like, yo, this is the best Christmas gift you're ever gonna get in life. He was like, cause how you doing, Pop? Peace, kid. He like, yo, that 15 years is like 15. I'm like 15. I'm like, yo, I'm not doing 15 years, yo. Like I'm not. Like yo, it's not happening, yo. So anyway, that's the whole thing though. It's like if you in the game, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell either. It's like that's not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if I get, God forbid, if I ever was in that position, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, back to me saying I walked myself into court. So I was going to trial back and forth. We got the suppression hearing, and then they set my court date to be sentenced for like April 30th of 2001, I want to say. Yeah, 2001. So I'm out hustling to the last day, stacking up money, getting all my queens in order, getting my letters in order, you know what I'm saying? And I freaking smoked a blunt on the way to court and drove myself down to Maryland and made a couple stops on the way and walked myself into court with my family, kissed my daughter goodbye outside the court.